guys, it's Kaz here, and it's that time of month again. Boom, Scrabble is going to help me pick my TBR. So, if you haven't been here for the past couple of months, you might not know about the Scrabble TBR. So here are the rules. They're pretty simple. I pick out 7 tiles because that's how many you pick out when you play in Scrabble. If I pick out one of the 2 blank tiles, then that counts as picking out 2 more because I need one to replace the blank tile and then another one because somehow I managed to pick out one of the 2 blank tiles in 100 tiles. So after that, we go around, we figure out what I'm going to be reading in July. So I have to choose my TBR based on the letters that I pick out. Obviously the letter has to be the start of the book title. There we go. Let's get into it. Let's do the picking. It's always the hardest part because I've got the small hands. Also, why am I trying to talk while also doing this? Who knows? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's falling. 6, 7. What do we have here? We have a U, not the easiest, not gonna lie, a J, an E, a C, an N, a G, and finally a Q. A very nice random pick of letters. So if I was playing Scrabble, I would choose jug, I guess. Not the best word, but it would give me 22 points. As if I had a Q and a U and I couldn't figure out a word to use that 10-point Q on. Anyway, now I've got to look around and try and figure out what I'm gonna read. I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I have my 7 books and none of them are actually on my 2020 TBR, so definitely gonna have to read some more things in July as well. But to be fair, only 1 book out of the 20 books on my 2020 TBR that's left had one of these letters, but then I didn't pick it. But that's fine, let's get into it. First up for E, I have The Electric Air by Victoria Lee. This is a sequel to Fever King. I don't even want to look at the back because I don't want to know anything. But basically the Fever King is about a future where something's happened, there's this disease going about, and then it can either kill you or you get superpowers. And our main character, Gnome, gets some superpowers. And it's about politics and should you trust people, should you not trust people. The ending, stuff happened, and now this is the next book, and then I want to find out what stuff happens. I kind of half feel like I should reread The Fever King, but also probably not going to. But that's my E. For you, there are only a couple to choose from, and I went with Us 3 by Mia Kerrick. This is a book about polyamory, gay peeps at school. So there's one that's kind of getting bullied by his so-called friends, the girl group. Another one who is the jock. There's always a jock. And then one of them who is having a bad home life, and they get put together in a group at school, and then all 3 fall in love. So we shall see. For G, I have Ghost Boys by Jewel Parker Rhodes, and this one I got randomly for free quite a while ago. There was this book fair thing going on, and this had a bunch of books, and they're like, hey, take whatever you want. So I took this along with loads of others, but I never actually looked at what it was about because it doesn't actually have a synopsis on because it's an art copy. But then recently I actually looked what it's about, and oh my god, how have I not read this yet? Basically, this young child gets killed by the police, and then he's a ghost, and then he meets all the ghosts of black boys, including Emmett Till. So I feel like this is going to be so poignant and so hard-hitting, and I really can't wait to read it. For C, I've gone with Checkmate by Mallory Blackman. I read the first 2 books in this series this year, so I figure I should probably finish it. Everyone's probably read this because it's been a while since it's out, but the first book is Noughts and Crosses, recently became a TV show. I've not seen it. But it's basically where race has been flipped on its head. So black people are like the in power race, and white people are the people that are seen as lesser and not as good. And the first 2 books were great. So much stuff happened that I wasn't expecting. It's just like, it doesn't follow tropes, it's got its own stuff going on. I'm like, oh my god, I was not expecting that. So can't wait to get to this one. For N, I have Nailbiter Volume 1. This one is basically about a town, a state, a place where loads of serial killers live, and then an FBI agent goes missing, and his partner, I think, has to team up with one of the serial killers to figure out what happened. I've had this for a little while. I've been wanting to read it for ages, so I figure I should probably get that done. I mean, it's this long. Get it read. Now for J, again, a very hard letter to find books for, but I've gone with Just Between Us by J.H. Trumbull. This is about 2 boys who are at school. One of them fancies this other guy, he's like, oh, I like him, but then the other guy has been diagnosed with HIV and he's very much trying to stay away from anybody, he's pushing him away, but also they both kind of like each other, and it's about them liking each other and dealing with stuff. It'll be interesting to read what I presume is a pretty modern take on HIV. And last but not least, we've got a Q. And literally the only book I have with a Q is Queen of Air and Darkness by Cassandra Clare, so I'm reading this hefty bitch. To be fair, her books are really quick and simple to get through, so it's not too bad. It's chunky, but it's fine. This is the third and final book in the Dark Artifices series. I'm sure you've heard of it. I really enjoyed Lady Midnight. That's my favourite Cassandra Clare book I've ever read. The second one let me down a little bit. I just wanted more of the family dynamics. That was the whole point of me liking Lady Midnight, but then all the family members just had their own storyline going on. So hopefully this is blinding you. Not hopefully it blinds you, but hopefully this will go a little bit back to Blackthorn family vibes, because that's what I liked. It's been a while since I read Lord of Shadows, so should finally finish this series. So there we go, that is my July TBR that Scrabble helped me choose. I will be doing another TBR video at some point in the middle of July, because starting from the 27th of July is to join the 6th readathon. If you don't know about that, check out my announcement video. It's going to be great. It's the first readathon I've ever hosted, so join in. Thanks. So yeah, let me know down below what you're planning on reading in July, if you've read any of these, if some of them sound interesting, let me know. If this is your first video by me and you enjoy it, and please check out some of the others, and if you continue to enjoy, then please subscribe, that'd be awesome. Anyway guys, I'll see you in a few days with another video. Bye.